Another day, another campsite, and this one is pretty bougie.
This one is probably the nicest campground slash campsite we've ever stayed in.
I would say so. So this is the Bella Pacifica Campground in Tofino, British Columbia, which is actually, it was quite a journey to get here.
Yeah, so we're actually on Vancouver Island, which we did not realize how big Vancouver Island actually is. It's a lot larger than we thought it was going to be. It's actually the size of all of the Hawaiian Islands plus the state of Connecticut all in one land mass. So when we got off the ferry, we didn't quite expect a 3-hour drive, but it was, and here we are, we made it.
So this is an interesting thing, right? Being American, we are getting used to the kilometer thing, and we're lucky to have a digital dash because we can just have it set. But everything's in like so many kilometers here, so many, turn right in 70 kilometers, and we're like, what? So this is the whole thing.
The math I keep using in my brain is 10 kilometers is 6.2 miles.
Actually, getting in here, we went ahead and it was a little bit of a travel, so we grabbed some food before we came over, but we came down the mountain near Squamish. We took the ferry, that was a nice big ferry.
Yeah, from Horseshoe Bay to Nanaimo.
Yep, and then it was kilometers, miles, it was 3.5 hours of driving. And we're going through, I mean, they have their own mountain range out here. They have massive lakes that at first I was like, oh, is that the ocean? Nope, that is not the ocean.
Yep.
Those are just lakes and rivers and such. And it was just a beautiful drive. And
stunning, really.
You're coming through these like rainforests, and we're actually in a rainforest here. There's actually a national park not too far from here. The scenery on the way over was gorgeous, but we've actually done a little tiny bit of exploring here, and it's already, I mean, Tofino is beautiful out here. And this campground, I think we should show them.
I think we should too.
It's a nice little campground.
We also didn't know that Tofino was the surf capital of Canada, so that's been a fun little surprise. And I have actually kind of enjoyed the surf culture, the surf vibes of Tofino.
Yeah, so the campground's pretty big. And this is us back here. And I really like the spot, although it took me a second, because this is kind of a truck camper type spot.
Yeah, this is actually a relatively small spot. Our E23 would not fit in this spot.
Not at all. So we have our Starlink out here. It's kind of working. And our truck, you can see, we have a short bed pickup. I mean, it's a little limited. We do have full hookups here. We got power and water, and then sewer, of course. We have nice long, cables and hoses there, and we don't have a black tank, so no need for that. But coming around here, initially we actually kind of pulled in at an angle, and like we had our trailer here and the truck here. No, we went ahead and rearranged a little bit, and this is a lot better. Actually, the funny thing, we found that we could move this so long as we took the propane tanks off. So if you take those off, this guy is a lot easier to move.
Hand maneuver, yeah, we could hand maneuver that.
Yep.
And all of us is the propane tanks, who knew?
So this, I mean, we've got a really good view. You can barely tell from up here, but that is the beach back there. It's just not going to show up on camera.
If you stand right here, it's the perfect view.
Oh yeah, there you go. But we're blocked from the wind, which is really nice. We've got our jacks now. We've got our little mat out here. We've got our chairs. You finished a book out here.
I did.
So yeah, this is the perfect setting here, and we're just beneath all of this. We might have to wash on the way out, but they did include a picnic table and all that. And then this is where we had the Starlink plugged in. So we just have the router right there. And it did rain last night. It was, I mean, it's perfect today.
Yeah, we're in these old growth trees, which is really, really pretty. And then also like we have 2 entrances to our spot. We're kind of on a corner here. So yeah, if we go that way, there's a really nice little detour we can take. Actually, let's head out that way because this is a very comfortable spot. Very, we have a little bit of privacy. Yeah. Our truck, having it kind of L'd like that, we get a little more privacy, but we have I thought we were going to be way farther from the beach. Nope, this is awesome. I got us as close to the beach as I possibly could. And I actually really like that corner spot. People keep walking around the corner and peeking around looking at Ellie. And they're like, oh, that's such a cute little camper. Oh, I love sitting outside because they can't really see me around the tree. But I can hear them like talking about how cute the little E13 is. It's getting a lot of attention. Lots of attention. It's really funny. Or there's people are kind of intimidated to like come up and ask me questions, but they'll come up to you more so. Yeah, and it's like got the perfect like surf vibe. Like the E13 has like this cool, relaxed, like retro fun surf vibe. It's a great spot for it, which speaking of, this is lovely. So that's the Pacific Ocean, of course, and look at all the islands out here. This is Mackenzie Beach. Yeah, and there are tons of trails out here as well that you can take, but hard packed sand. You can see all the bike
you know, do a little bike cruising out here. We see a lot of bicyclists out here.
A lot of people bring their dogs out here too, which is nice because a lot of beaches don't let dogs out here.
Yeah, we did a little poking around the town. It's nice. Very different vibes.
Yeah.
But very surfery. It's
very surfery.
Kind of like the California coast of Canada.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, I think the tide's kind of going out right now. It is so nice out here. Real relaxed. What's that?
Look at these cool shells. They're like shiny and they're like blue on the other side. Black and blue. Pretty.
That's one of the cool things though, is that a spot like this, if you find cool stuff like that, you can decorate your home with it, kind of create little art collections and whatnot. But in some of these areas, we're bound to see starfish and other cool stuff like that. So there's a lot to explore out here. Actually, the national park has wolves, apparently.
Yeah, there's a national park like right there.
And so they were saying, we saw some billboards that said, don't let your dogs out in the national parks. They're not allowed because the wolves, I guess, get real friendly with the dogs. So,
yeah.
Look at these guys. Oh no, he's going in. Now this is very interesting because this is a little bit of a deviation from when we first started, because we were solely boondocking.
Right.
And it's very different from our 23, where we have all the solar and the batteries and all this. The lithium battery, when we were boondocking, no problem running lights and the fan and 12 volts so we could recharge our phones. That was cool, but we're not running our computer. We're not running Starlink.
Right.
So we were running the Jenny, but the Jenny actually, we're borrowing right now, that thing will run for like 8 hours on a pretty minimal amount of gasoline, which is kind of cool. So the nice thing though is here we have unlimited hookups and it's really quiet other than, you know, people walking by and whatnot.
Yeah.
And people, I mean, super friendly.
Right, and even if we did have solar here, it wouldn't matter because we're parked under these beautiful trees, which actually just is nice because then we don't also need to use the awning. Like we get enough shade from the trees, we don't need to put the awning out.
Absolutely. And so it's definitely a different style. And we're typically not campground people.
No.
This is probably, I would say this is the nicest campground we've ever been to.
I agree, and I actually think this is a campground I would come back to.
100%, especially in the off season, you get really good rates.
Yeah.
And there are a couple other things that we've learned about Ellie, namely the water system, and we'll touch on that in another video because I think that's a kind of a topic that I didn't expect. I am surprised that the 20 gallon that was on board, we had no concerns being how we were using it. And the gray water here, also not an issue. We have that little 6 gallon thing. It's not heavy by any means. That's been easy to manage. And it's so weird having unlimited water. You don't need a lot, but we have unlimited water, but we have a lot more comfort than we've seen some tech campers. We have a lot more comfort than them. Yeah. And lighting at night, that's really,
Well, and I think what's nice about this area specifically is that one of the comforts that you could choose to bring and we didn't would be bikes or e-bikes because there are tons and tons of bike trails and paths and things like that. Like the infrastructure is here for riding bikes and e-bikes. So you could throw those in your truck bed, you could put them on a rack behind your trailer. That would be a really nice add-on to have here that could make your adventuring in such a small, compact little setup, you could have a lot of adventure. Yeah,
it makes your home on wheels feel a lot bigger somehow. So we have more to come, but otherwise it's been a great adventure so far and we have definitely adapted. Even Colt has adapted a lot better than I expected out of a teeny little camper.
Yeah, Ellie's excellent adventure is going to continue.
Stay tuned, guys.